Here is Michael Falzon leading the cast with the song itself, We Will Rock You.
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place, singing, we will rock you. Oh yeah. We will rock you. Buddy, you're a young man, hard man, shouting in the street, gonna take on the world someday. You got blood on your face, big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place. We will rock you. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We will rock you. Buddy, you're an old man, poor man, pleading with your eyes, gonna make you some bitch someday. You got mud on your face, big disgrace, somebody better put your bag in the other place. We will rock you. Come on! We will rock you. We will rock you. We will rock you.
Michael, come on over. Oh, take a deep
Great
breath.
stuff.
Good morning.
It's fantastic.
Good morning.
Welcome.
How you doing?
Thanks for
Well
joining
done,
us.
mate.
G'day, how are you?
And thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone. I don't know how you do. We said to Kate, getting so revved up. Obviously, you guys finish up late the night before, so you said giving it your all at 9
Bit of a
o'clock.
coffee run, so that helps.
That's good. Tell us about your involvement in the show. And I mean, it must be just such a buzz doing a
It's wonderful.
a musical
It's
like
wonderful
this.
to finally get back to Sydney, which is home for a lot of us.
Right.
It's been a great time because we've had Ben Elton obviously very heavily involved, and the boys from Queen were back for the opening and to give a few pointers. So yeah, great buzz, not only performance-wise, but just to be involved and working with, you know, icons of rock.
Yeah.
Now, the rock aspect, what do you... I mean, the music, that is really... That gives you goosebumps, that song. And a lot of it really does, sort of that timeless classic. What is it about the music, you think, that we still love every time we hear it?
I think it sort of goes against what a lot of music is happening. So I mean, we've got some great garage bands. You watch, you know, TV and you see some of the Australian Idols, and you see, you know, things like the Aries, and you see everyone coming through. But Queen essentially started it all, so far as rock and roll was concerned. The biggest concerts, you know, wonderful harmonies, great musicians, beautiful songwriters, and it is still happening now, but probably not as much. And the fact that their music is timeless, it's transgenerational, if that's such a word.
No,
basically
it's a very
from
good
decade to
term.
decade. And the audience is, it's amazing to see as a performer. You're out front looking at an audience of, you know, you've got 3 generations of people coming to see the show, and you'll see people as young as 6 or 7 years old mouthing the words to Bohemian Rhapsody.
It's great.
It throws you a little bit
That's
sometimes,
brilliant.
but it's very exciting.
So what about this musical compared to others that you've done?
Well, I've had quite a eclectic career, I suppose. Everything from Gilbert and Sullivan through to, you know, Rat Pack music and a little bit of opera in there as well. So I would say this is possibly the most challenging, in that trying to emulate Freddie is no easy task.
Did you train voice training in a particular genre there? I mean, opera and Queen are quite different.
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously I had a lot of classical training as a boy soprano, and then as a young tenor, and that's a great foundation, I think, for singing rock and roll, especially if you're doing 8 shows a week, and especially if you want to be doing it month after month. Otherwise, it's very easy to lose your voice. So I think, much like, you know, you say classical guitarist or any sort of classical instrument, that transition then into contemporary music is a lot easier if you've got that solid technique behind you.
I imagine also a hoot to meet Ben Elton and have his involvement
Oh, wonderful.
too.
Not only to meet him, we were cast by Queen and by Ben Elton, so we've had a very long working relationship with them. And they're very hands-on, which is, a lot of musicals don't have that because this is so important to them. Because this is the first production of We Will Rock You outside London. And it was a very special project because it was the first one that Ben Elton directed himself. So it's been Australianised, a lot of local references, a lot of tribute to Australian rock icons as well.
Well,
What
thanks
a
for
way
coming
to
in,
be
Michael. It's
chosen.
been great.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much.